Hi, I'm Brad Price. I'm the Senior Product Marketing Manager here at Audinate, and I'm going to talk to you today about Dante Embedded Platform. That's Dante as software for Linux-based AV appliances. There's a trend in our industry, and we've certainly noticed it, and that is a trend towards AV as software. What that means is that to get a job done, we're doing it using standardized computing hardware with software on it. This is truly the next frontier in AV equipment, and in fact, many products you might be using are already built on this model. It has many advantages, among them, of course, lower marginal cost to add features or make changes. It's much more flexible. It means that products can be differentiated through easy changes in licensing or downloads. And fortunately, today's users are really familiar with computers and computer interfaces, so even though it's a change, it's something people are readily adapting to. But we have a problem. And that problem is that if we have software, how do we connect it to everything else, out to the physical world? Legacy connections, the old familiar analog connections and so forth, are bulky. They add cost, size, and weight to a product, and they limit its form factor. So what modern software-based products need is software-based connectivity that does away with those legacy connection types. That's where Dante as software comes in. Dante as software is Dante Embedded Platform. It's for Linux-based AV appliances. It's fully containerized code that runs on ARM or x86 processors. It has minimal hardware requirements. In fact, the only thing you need is an Ethernet port on your product to make it a Dante product. And for your users, it works like Dante always does. The user doesn't have to know whether it's being implemented as software or hardware. It's totally transparent. Dante builds flexibility and compatibility right into our product. A product using Dante Embedded Platform can range all the way from a single channel for a very small product up to a massive 128 by 128. Of course, that depends on the kind of CPU you're choosing and other factors in your system. And it works with all Dante-enabled products and devices and software implementations, just like Dante products always do. It's totally compatible with all the Dante tools, like Dante Controller and Dante Domain Manager. Adding Dante to your product with Dante as software is a new process, and we want to make sure that our partners have all the support they need to build successful products. That's why we're providing reference designs. These validate your designs for popular ARM CPUs, now including the popular IM-X8. And we provide tools to certify the performance of your designs, whether you're using an ARM or an x86-based processor. Dante Embedded Platform is already out there in one of the most popular products on the market. QSC has just announced the QSys design software, version 8.31, and it now includes Dante, done using Dante Embedded Platform. This means that the QSC Core 110F digital signal processor can now have Dante added as software. It even works with previously purchased units with simple licensing. If you buy a new unit, it now comes out of the box with 8 channels of Dante as software already enabled. Users can upgrade their product to 16 by 16 or 32 by 32 channels just by purchasing and applying a license. And this really illustrates the power and flexibility of Dante Embedded Platform, giving users the ability to make changes without pulling out a screwdriver. Because this product is aimed towards manufacturers, let's go over a few of the specifications that Dante Embedded Platform can bring to your products. It supports up to 128 by 128 channels of Dante audio with a default sample rate of 48 kilohertz and support for sample rates up to 192. Network latency is very much like other Dante devices, a millisecond for a reference design kit design, or 5 milliseconds for others. It supports PTP, as all Dante products do, for precision-based clocking. It is, of course, capable of redundancy, Dante redundancy, where 2 network ports can be used to create 2 signal pathways for your high-value projects. It supports private encoding, so if a manufacturer wishes to encode audio, you can do that. We also support all the standard Dante control interfaces like the Dante API. If products have been built using that, they'll still work here. And it works with all Dante-enabled devices and software implementations, just like all Dante products do. It is totally compatible with Dante tools, such as Dante Controller and Dante Domain Manager. Don't forget, the maximum channel count and lowest latency is a function of processor power and speed and other factors. When you get Dante Embedded Platform, What do we ship to you? We start with an SDK. We give you a binary image container, an example code and configuration to allow you to see how it's done. We also give you qualification tools that allow you to ensure that your product will meet your goals. Our reference design kit includes all the items in the SDK, plus hardware and modules that are specific systems on a chip that allow you to use our reference designs in developing your own products. We provide complete schematics for hardware clock synchronization, and we provide our own Linux distribution already configured and tuned for optimal performance of Dante Embedded Platform. That's the news about Dante Embedded Platform. Thanks for watching.